Welcome back to another episode of Bridging the Gap. On today's episode, I want to talk about covenants not to compete. Clients always ask me, how long should it be and what's the radius? Now, for an associate employee, the length should be about 2 years. And if you're a doctor selling a practice, it's typically about 5 years. And in either case, the radius it's really up to interpretation. There's no clear defined radius. It might be different if you're in Montana out in farmland, or in New York City, it might be 1 or 2 blocks, whereas in Montana it's 50 miles. In either case, it needs to be wide enough to protect a legitimate business interest, but narrow enough to not be so burdensome. The doctor needs the ability to go practice somewhere else if they don't want to move out of the state, or move out of the city, or move out of the county. The interpretation is left up to the courts, and they change their minds all the time. And so it's really important to consult with an attorney who is well versed in this and is up to date on the most recent court legislation. Some states, like California, say the covenants not to compete aren't enforceable at all. Other states, like Massachusetts, say they're enforceable, but in certain situations, and they place additional burdens and restrictions. So it really is important to consult with an attorney who is in the dental industry and stays up to date on these things, because it changes all the time. And this is a silly thing to have to go to court and argue over. You can do the work ahead of time and avoid a lot of conflict. So I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to talking to you on the next episode. Please feel free to leave some comments if you have specific questions. I'd love to answer them in future episodes. And until next time, thanks. This has been Bridging the Gap.